Hey YouTube, thank you so much for coming to my channel. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about 5 things that I wish I would have known before I started doing my own nails. So if you have been watching my channel, I have a previous video called DIY Nails, and as you know, I'm currently on this journey where I do my own nails. So this is my second set that I ever did. It's like a blue glitter. It's probably hard for you guys to see. But basically, I'm just going to talk about 5 things that I wish I would have known that even watching all these YouTube videos did not tell me. So here are 5 things I wish I would have known. Keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I would have known, but I wish I would have known before I started doing my nails, is that if you are not ambidextrous, so that if you can't do things with your right and also things with your left, that there is a huge learning curve for doing nails with your non-dominant hand. Now, in terms of doing my left hand, I was easily able to buff away the oils, kind of clean up the dead stuff on my nail, glue on the tip, primer. Everything was easy when I did it with my left hand. But when it was time for my left hand to do my right hand, everything was a struggle. Like, there were some tips where it was like on the lean and I had to go back and try to get it off real quick and then try to put it on straight. And it was just so much more difficult doing things with my non-dominant hand. So I did kind of adapt by moving my hand more and then doing limited movements with my non-dominant hand. But I can definitely see that with time, I'm just going to have to build up using that non-dominant hand and figure this thing out. So that's the first thing I wish I would have known, that it's going to take a longer time to be able to do things with your non-dominant hand, which is kind of common sense, but I just didn't realize how different it was going to be. The second thing I wish I would have known is that you need to have a plan before you start doing your nails. You can't just have all this stuff and just be like, all right, let's see what happens. Like, you really have to have a strategy. You have to think about what style you want to do. Is it going to be encapsulated? Is it not going to be encapsulated? Is it a colored glitter? Is it an ombre? Do I need an off-white acrylic, or do I need white acrylic? Do I need a crystal clear acrylic? Is this a self-leveling acrylic? Like, what am I doing here? And really just having that foresight to plan out what you're doing in advance is really important for when you want to do nails. So that is second thing I wish I would have known. Third thing I wish I would have known is that this stuff stinks. Like, you smell it in the nail salon kind of in passing, and even when you sit there and get your nails done, it doesn't seem as strong. But now that, like, I'm trying to do it, it's so strong. Like, I got the mask on. I'm trying to double up mask. Like, it's really strong. At first, I was trying to tell myself, like, oh, it's not that bad. But that monomer is real strong. So, I mean, it works. It does what it has to do. And my strategy is to try to work as quickly as possible so I can limit the smell. I know there are no odor or low odor monomers, so I might have to invest in those. But, woo child. Open the windows, put the fan in the window, all of that. So that is the third thing I wish I would have known. Fourth thing I wish I would have known is that I need to watch more YouTube videos. That's basically how I'm figuring this whole thing out. Not to say that, I mean, in the future, if I want to do, I'm definitely not one of these people that I just decide, oh, I want to do something, and I jump out the window and do like classes and certifications and stuff like that. Like, I need to figure out that I like it, that this is something I want to continue with before I start. So I am thinking of maybe in the summertime doing like some nail education situations. But for right now, it's like I need to make sure that I really like this and I really pay attention. So definitely don't think that you're just going to watch like 4 videos and be like, I got this. Like, this is something that you're really going to have to take time and study and focus and see different techniques and learn from different people. There's a whole different way that people who are doing like colored acrylics compared to how to do glitter acrylics. How to do you put down a layer of acrylic first so the glitter doesn't destroy your nails? Do you not? Like, everybody does different things, so you have to watch a lot of videos to learn best practice. It's kind of like eyebrow videos. Like, you can't just watch one eyebrow video and think you know how to do eyebrows. No, it doesn't work like that. You gotta watch a whole bunch of them. So nails are the same way. Definitely take that time to kind of get that knowledge, learn more information, first before you actually start trying to do stuff. And then the fifth thing I wish I knew was the sheer time that it takes to do these nails. The tips that I got were actually stiletto already, but they were like this long. And I ended up having to file it down. And I do have a drill, but like I said, I try to limit the amount of drilling I do because I just don't want to drill, especially when I have my non-dominant hand with the drill. It's like I do not want to drill through my nail plate and be like in the emergency room. So I definitely try to do a lot of filing by hand, but it takes so much time. So much time. Like I would say I spend a solid 30 minutes just filing, like maybe an hour. It takes a really long time, and I'm just like, because I'm looking at every lump and bump, and I want them, then you match them against each other, and are they the same size? And then it's a lot. It takes a long time. So don't think that this is something that I could start at 6 and I'll be done at 6:30. Like, especially not if you're just starting out. It's not going to be that quick. So even if you just decide to do a basic one color acrylic, that's it. It's still going to take time. So definitely allot yourself that extra time. And a little asterisk, extra hint, save the videos that you watch that helped you like to learn in a favorites list or a playlist. So that way, even while you're doing it, I mean, you don't want the nail chemicals near your electronics, but that way you could just, okay, I forgot what I did at this step, let me go back and see how she did it. So that way you could go back and refer to those videos. And I mean, not that you could teach everything to yourself, but it's definitely a starting off point. This is something that you're just experimenting with and you kind of want to see how it goes. It doesn't make sense for you to go drop $1,500 on a nail class and then you're like, oh, actually I hate this, because then you're never gonna get that money back. But this is a much safer investment. You know, just go get your little $50 worth of stuff, $40 worth of stuff, try it out, and then see how you like it. So I really do love doing my nails. I mean, I like when other people do it too. So we'll see if I decide I'm gonna go back to have somebody else doing it. But it's really fun for me, and I like looking at the glitters and the products and the acrylics. So I'm really into it. So definitely those are 5 things I wish I would have known before I started doing my own nails. Alright, thank you so much for watching my video on doing your own nails. I feel like there's a whole YouTube movement of people who are like kind of starting to play with dip nails and all these kinds of surfaces that only were at the salon, but now it's like, well, what if I try and do it myself? So let me know if you are a DIYer and if there's something that now you decided, well, I'm going to try and do it myself and see if I can make it happen. Let me know in the comments. So thank you so much for coming to my channel. Have a great day.